feel very afraid when police officers give assurances to civilians, citizens. And when I say civilian citizen, I mean non lawyers. What do I mean? Let me illustrate this with a story. We had this one husband client who was in jail when his father approached us. This is many years ago, and I'm not taking care of the case right now, so I can freely talk about it. Obviously, I keep the identities of the parties completely confidential. The father comes to me, says my son is in jail. My daughter-in-law is a police officer, so things get a little technical. She's used every little tip trick in the arsenal to inflict these heavy false cases on us, and things are very difficult. She's an active police officer in Delhi police. So after about a month and a half in custody, fighting tooth and nail, we get bail in this exceptional situation from the Supreme Court of India. And then we get anticipatory bail for the father of the husband, the client who had come to us, and his parents as well. The day we get that anticipatory bail order, immediately the parents of the husband, they go to the police officer or investigating the case. The police officer says, I'm not going to listen to you right now, I've got work to do. And then the same day in the evening registers an FIR saying that these people came to my police station and assaulted me. Who? The father, the mother, and the sister of the husband. And uh, so she files it, she registers an FIR, and then they move an application for cancellation of anticipatory bail that we had procured for the client. I still remember I argued this matter for almost, I believe, 40 minutes before the Delhi High Court. Justice Nazmi Waziri unfortunately cancelled the anticipatory bail, and I said to the client, let's immediately go to the Supreme Court against this High Court order. And the client in that moment says, no, I am coordinating with the investigating officer. I'm on good terms with her. While this anticipatory bail application was pending, I was visiting the police station to meet this investigating officer every single day, and we're keeping her very happy. And the investigating officer has promised that she will not arrest us. So let's not challenge this High Court order before the Supreme Court. I said, okay. Then on, I believe it was 21st of December, and I don't remember the exact date, but it was a Friday, and it was the last day of the court functioning. Now, people who know that winter vacations are about 10-15 days long, and the last working day at about 5 p.m., I get a call from this gentleman who says, sir, I'm in a difficulty. I was sitting with the police officer, and she says, sir, I have pressure from above. I cannot let you go. Today, I will be placing you under arrest. And so then even my associates were not in Delhi at that moment. I just had about 2 associates at that time. It was a long, long time ago. And I rushed to the magistrate's house to oppose remand. The magistrate says, nothing doing, I can't help you today with it. And then we move a regular bail application the very next day, but it was placed before the vacation roster. Vacation says we'll take it up when the court constitutes. Again, there is no urgency in the matter. And then about 15 days the client was in custody. We are running pillar to post trying to get bail for this client, and then finally we get bail for this client. I needed to give a little bit of backstory for this situation, but the main lesson was, when assurances are given by the police to non-lawyers, those assurances should be taken with a pinch of salt. It's in my experience that practicing advocates, when they are given, either they are not given assurances, either the police does not give assurance to the advocate, and then obviously then you have to avail of your remedies. But if the police have given assurances to a practicing advocate, usually there is an implied understanding that you will not screw me over. And so that is the reason why I always say that it's much better for an advocate to go and coordinate with the investigating officer rather than the person themselves. And I say, if you hate all the lawyers and you should, let's kill the lawyers, all right, fine, but at least have someone else go and coordinate with the investigating officer, instead of you going and presenting yourself like a sitting duck, where the investigating officer says, I will do with you now what I please because this is what I can. And perhaps if there was any component of the story that did not make sense, ask in the comments, and perhaps I can give more clarity on what I meant, because this is a little technically tricky discussion to have, if you understand what I mean.